how to warm up scientifically for karate. We're going to be using the ramp method to provide a more efficient, scientifically backed warm-up that I like to teach in my classes and I use for myself, and I'm going to run through that with you now in order to best prepare you for your karate or your martial arts training sessions. So ramp is an acronym for raise, activate, mobilize and potentiate. Okay, I'll go through each of those points, what they mean, and we can sort of put together a warm-up from that idea. So the first one, raise. All we're doing basically here is raising the body temperature and raising the heart rate. This can obviously be done in normal ways like jogging, any kind of movement really, skipping, jogging, rowing, cycling. In the dojo, of course, we can just be running up and down or on the spot even, this kind of thing, just to get the heart rate up, the blood flowing through the body and raise our body temperature ready for the work ahead. The second one, A, is for activate. What we're doing here is we're activating the muscles that we're going to be using throughout the session. Obviously a karate session is a full body thing, so we're going to be trying to activate all the muscles through the body as much as we can. And what we're going to do here, or what I like to do, is use some basic body weight exercises to activate certain major muscle groups. What I like to go through really is the glutes, the legs, and the upper body a little bit. So for example, I'll be using things like lunges, glute bridges, press ups, squats, these kind of things, just to activate the muscles that we're going to be using predominantly through the session. One way I like to do this also is to do some static holds, so isometric type movements where we're really contracting the muscles hard. So I'll be getting into like a glute bridge position, lifting the body off the ground and really squeezing the glutes and hamstrings to just really get those muscles activated. The M is for mobilize. Mobilize is basically to start, mobilizing our joints, taking our arms and legs through their full ranges of motion. I have many videos on this channel where I'm doing various different mobility exercises, so we could be doing things like arm swings, hip rotations, swinging the legs, dynamic type stretching movements. More so than static, to be honest. We want to be doing some mobilizing, dynamic type stretches. Static stretching prior to training has been shown scientifically to actually reduce power output. So we want to be doing things more like dynamically, taking the legs through the range of motion and trying to increase that range of motion through movement rather than statically. Static stretching is probably best left for after the session, when we can then focus on increasing that flexibility after the work is done. The final one, P, is for potentiate. So potentiate is to basically kind of spark the nervous system, get the nervous system and everything firing hard, ready for the work ahead. So what I like to do for this now is take the exercises we did previously, like for example the squats, the lunges, the press ups, and give them an explosive kind of action. So like a plyometric press up, a squat jump, exercises where we're putting maximum effort in just a few reps. We're not trying to go sets of 10, 12, 15 or something. We don't want to be fatiguing the muscles. We're just priming the body for the session ahead. I could also do in this section things like sprints, jumping split squats, tuck jumps, plyometric press ups, all these kind of things. If we've got equipment, bands and stuff, we can be rapidly rotating against resistance, medicine ball throws, medicine ball rotations, these kind of things, kettlebell cleans, if you've got the kind of equipment in your dojo. Anything that's going to really use a lot of effort for a few reps just to get the body firing, okay? Because obviously we've come from a resting state before the session, and now we want to be ramping our body up, as the name suggests, ready for the work of the class ahead. So hopefully you can now put together a more scientifically backed warm-up session that's going to improve your performance throughout the class afterwards, or your training session, and try and put your own warm-up together. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below and I'll get to them as much as I can. If you are interested in our online training community with myself, Nat Hearn and Trevor Hannan, there's a 7-day free trial. So if you want to check that out, you can try it for free. It's in the description of this video, so hopefully see you over there. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.